Now this is a story, I wrote all the lines, about black studies and reshaping white lives. Started in the 50s with angry college kids, sick of propaganda and what really is. Now I don't mean pure when I say white. History books from them ignore black plight. I'm talking about Egypt, blacks who built the world, philosophy and science, the Greeks neatly curled. Taking black thought, is saying know thyself, credit it to Aristotle, place it upon your shelf. Eliminate the pride, it's dangerous because pride makes power and that's what history does. But the lies don't end and history doesn't offer any real info on the 500-year Ma'afa. 4 million lives were stolen from homes, tearing up culture, our closet full of bones. Now we all like to think that our forefathers learned slavery is wrong and to freedom they would turn. But truth's not so simple, McKinney can attest. Money makes rules and screw all the rest. It wasn't until slavery stopped making dough that abolition made way for the loss of Jim Crow. Snug as a partridge, the slaves then released. White man's burden had suddenly ceased. Free to themselves in American states, free to be lynched, you can't escape the hate. We are building up now. Things can't corrupt now. People must rise up now. March Daddies is today now. You better love yourself now. From the boots is the way now. You better love yourself now. March Daddies is today now. This is how the story goes. Activists fighting that firefighters homes. Civil rights movement not just in the 50s, but starting long ago, people slowly learning. Starting from the ground, the only way was up. The only way to look at the empty cup. Blacks across the states just trying to survive. Prejudice coded so rights no style. Hard to make way with stifled community. Education lagging and no opportunity. Some found strength. Need the need for change. Without some thought, the future they'd arrange. Exile's normal, the price of zero pays. Speaking up for rights and hope for better days. Become taught rights in the white man game. Workers held standards with achievement all the same. The free men found their voice and started out speaking. Up, mighty race, Garvey would be preaching. To front white power, they must have been crazy. Don't mistake me now, we can't forget the ladies. IDB was more peace than ever known. Wrote for human suffering, then chased from her home. Du Bois was another who tried to find the fix, but no matter how he tried, blacks faced conflict. He worked real hard and set a foundation for integration and equal relations. Thanks to the lives spent seeking for improvement, we now have something called the Civil Rights Movement. Brown v. Board had made its just case. Separate but equal cause was finally erased. Jim Crow was gone, but racism went dust. Listen to the room for the parts of the bus. Blacks more united and feeling abused. Marched to the Capitol with Black Power news. Speeches by leaders, the masses were informed. Reaching new heights, new institutions formed. Coming to life was the SNCC. And many others were the powers to be seen. With leaders like X, Farrakhan and King. To fight or take flight or to join hands and sing. The options were many and people felt split. They didn't know their history a bit. Thinking they had come from four thick tribes. Civilized history to instill black pride. It wasn't found out till kids went to college that white education lacked real black knowledge. Fighting for teachers who could teach them reality. A department of profs who felt the morality. Debate as to have profs white or black. Some understand there's more to back than that. Black men still teach white man's dogma. It takes more than skin color to settle this drama. It's not quite as simple as black understanding. It's how to fight against it with respect and home of racism. Verse 3 of the tale, still black and blue, writes on the way to something new. Emergence of students demanding education, black studies departments all across the nation, still confronted with racist issues, place still determined by pigment hues. If there's one thing the 60s had proved, it's black still was a thing to be removed. Judging by the death of ex-King Kennedy, the feds didn't want blacks to be steady. It's up to the people now to change this fate, and through black study, they opened the gate. 1968, SF University took the big step and sided with diversity. Stealing the sting, the students pulled glare. They hired a professor by the name of Nathan Hare, the first in the field, teaching black power, demanded real truth from an ebony tower. Instead of black men included with the whites, a black university to reach new heights. Others made peace with white allies, made real changes without compromise, cutting out use of derogatory terms, new identity, no need for white perms. Others linked with Africa, the home of black, to find stolen legacy and get on track. Cause when you see TV, usual suspects, you forget the king and queens that demand respect. To find in Africa a meaningful role makes you question the police patrol. Why do they circle through all black towns when crime is present no matter if you're brown? Immersed in studies to make things better, reshaping history letter by letter. Seeing their race was slowest of the loans, divide of direction began to show. So much to learn by studying psychology, but what about making anti-racist methodology? Talking about change, how to make it stick, powers of the nation, don't give a lick. Is democracy to blame with the capital core? Can't we survive without the suffering poor? Find it hard to justify the wealth situation. Poverty for one makes the other's recreation. Changes for blacks, what about women? Why can't they be considered just as human? Power to control in a small-time arena, but why not a chance to be strong like an Athena? In a hurt group, we shouldn't be divided. Black and women have causes united. Let no prejudice tear us apart. The roots to the fight come straight from the heart. Now is the time to challenge our capacity, not resign ourselves to silence and apathy. If there's one thing I have learned, the state of the nation is what I've earned. If there's something that needs to be fixed, gotta look to myself before I throw the brick. We all play a part. What part do you play? We define the world, tomorrow and today. With so many lies in this white man's hole, consider the truth, then examine your role. You're only protected if you choose to protect. Make a smart choice the next time you elect.